This video was created to help you get the most out of your team and training fundraising website. To start, you need to locate the email sent to you from the Leukemia Lymphoma Society with your login info. Within that email, there's a link for the sign-in page as well as your username and password. Once you click on the link, you can enter your username and password and click Sign In. If you no longer have this email or can't recall your username and password, please contact your team manager because they can resend that information to you. As you can see, your current event is listed right here. Click on it to view fundraising websites from previous seasons if you like. First thing you want to do is check the My Account tab and make sure that all your personal information is correct. If any of the information is incorrect, you can go ahead, click in the box, type in the new information, and click Save Changes. If you'd like, you can change your username and password at any time. Again, click Save. So let's get started customizing the actual fundraising website. The first thing we want to do is check out what it looks like before any customization is done. Here we go. It actually looks pretty good, but it's not very personal. Go ahead and close that window to return to the previous page. Once here, we're going to click on Personalize Pages to start our customization. As you can see, there's a number of different things we can do to edit the content and page settings of our personal fundraising website. The first thing you want to do is change what's written on the page. As I'm doing the death ride, I'm going to change it to riding to save lives. I'm also going to add a note about the people I am riding in honor of. A lot of people use this region to write weekly updates about their training and fundraising. Once you've finished typing, you can highlight a region and change the formatting, just as you would in a Word program. If you want to insert a URL, just click this button. Now that we're done there, we can add a photo. As you can see, there's a number of stock images provided by Team in Training. If you prefer, you can upload a personal image. Just click Browse, then find the image within your computer files, and then click Select. The picture will now appear under the Your Images file. Just click on it and hit OK to have it appear on your website. If you need to, you can remove the image, change the width and height, or the orientation on the page. There are redundant buttons up here for removing and inserting an image. As always, whenever you customize anything on your page, you want to click Save. Next, let's look at the page settings. You can change the page title whatever you want. You can also change the ending of your URL, which typically comes up as your last name. If you'd like your name to appear differently on the website, a nickname or something, go ahead and type that in. There's also this box to list who you are training in honor or memory of. I highly suggest you list your personal and team honorees here. As you collect donations, people will let you know who they are donating in honor of. It makes them feel really great if you put those names in this box to represent their loved ones. Also displayed on the fundraising page are a number of things. You can choose to display fundraising minimum, personal goal, or no thermometer at all, a list of contributors or just the top 5, display donation amounts, contributor comments, and the last updated information. Again, click Save. Next, I'm going to change my personal fundraising goal by clicking Edit. And I'm, of course, going to set it way above my fundraising minimum. As you can see, your fundraising minimum, personal goal, and the total amount you've raised is going to show in this thermometer throughout your season. If you chose on your page settings for this to show on your actual web page, it will. There are also some important dates listed on this page just for your reference: recommitment and event. Now let's take a look at how our page looks. I think it looks great. It's very personal, it has a picture of my personal honoree Lori, and it's ready to go. So now I'm ready to send some emails to get those funds rolling in. First I want to check my fundraising tips. There's a little information on how to get started, as well as what to do within the first 48 hours of registering for Team in Training. If we go back, you can see that there are some fundraising ideas on the right that you can click through to get different ideas for events. There are also 2 downloads: 10 steps to writing a great letter and a quick start guide for your fundraising e-page. If you want more ideas on fundraising and writing great letters and how to send your checks in, the San Francisco chapter has created a great website. Just go to tntanswercentersf.org. Once you're there, you'll see that there are sample letters, online fundraising ideas, as well as how to mail in checks and much more information. Go to this site often to get ideas. Well, back to our e-page. Since I want to send a bunch of emails out to everybody I know, I'm going to go to the address book. I can enter in any addresses that I want by putting their first name, then their last name, and then their email address. Next, I click Add. Now they're going to appear in my fundraising address book. If you already have an address book, go ahead and import it by clicking on which address book you want to import from: Outlook, Hotmail, Gmail, or Yahoo. You're going to go ahead and put in your login and password for that site. Don't worry, we don't save any login information for any of those sites. Once you click Import, the addresses in there will appear below on your address book. Now that you have an address for everybody you know, go ahead and go to Compose Email. Click on the 2 to see your address book and add different people in. You can select between sending a donation request or a thank you letter. As you can see, in the message you can customize it as much as you want or delete it all and write your own email. Your fundraising e-link is already in there, so people can go ahead and donate right away. Once it's customized to your satisfaction, you're going to add any more people that you want to send it to and click Send. As you can see, it says it was sent successfully. To check who you've sent your emails to, go to Sent Email. This will show us when you sent it, who it was sent to, and what exactly you sent to them. Remember, send multiple emails to people throughout your season to remind them to donate. And of course, once they donate, do send a thank you letter. Now that we've sent our emails, let's check our donations. Oh, I don't have any donations yet, but if I did, it would show the date the donation was made, who made it, the amount, how they paid for it, the type of donation, whether or not I've sent them a thank you letter, and any other donor information. This can be a simple or detailed list, and it can show either online or offline donations or both. You can also export the list to an Excel document if that's more convenient for you. When you send in checks, these are considered offline donations and will appear on your page in usually about 2 to 3 weeks. Well, as I get donations, my thermometer here is going to fill up, hopefully all the way up to my $5,000 mark and more. So that's how to best use your e-fundraising websites. I wish you all the best of luck with your fundraising, and if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask your mentor or team manager.